dude, my face lost feeling. My left side, I'm not lying. I thought, this is over. This is it. Like, is my whole face gonna turn numb? Like,
do you like me now? Do you really like my style? Say, do you like me now? Do you really like my style? Do you like me now? Do you really like my style? I can hold you down, baby, I'ma be around. Show you a couple things, baby, I can make it.
Wait. Make sure you hit that bell so that way you are notified of all the videos. Wait, did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? Alright.
hey y'all, it's your girl Nique. I am back, y'all. I know it's been a long time since I recorded a video, and some people were asking, when are we going to get a video? So I'm back. I have a really good excuse. And the excuse is the brain surgery. Yes, I did go and I received the brain surgery. I don't know if to say that, or I did undergo brain surgery. The day for it was August 6th, but it was hard for me to record things and everything for you guys, too, just because it was a lot of things like leading up to that. I couldn't just get a brain surgery. Like, I had to go, you know, for more testing, make sure what I have is what I have. They have to do, you know, Penn had to do another, you know, check for X, Y, and Z. So I'm going to start off from step one, so that way, just in case anybody out there does need help with this along the way for the process, because sometimes you need to hear someone talk about it to know if you're going through it. So step one, after I found out from, you know, my neurologist when she called me back up, you guys know from the last video, and if you don't, just click the link below from, you know, my other brain surgery videos. But my neurologist called me the day after I got my MRI to let me know I have hydrocephalus. It is a CSF buildup, which is cerebral spinal fluid that builds up in your brain, and it takes up a lot of space, and it causes a lot of other issues. It could cause, you know, eye issues. It could cause, you know, even walking issues. It could cause memory issues. It's your brain. It controls a lot, basically. So before I can go for the surgery, I'm using my notes, so you'll see me glancing down. I had to go to a pre-op appointment, and a lot of people go under surgery. They have to do that just to check you before you actually go underneath, you know, under the knife. They have to make sure your body is here, and, you know, just little precautions. I'm not thinking straight today. They gotta just make sure your body is where you say it is at. Also, they told me that I needed to see an ophthalmologist, which was fine because they saw that the pressure could have been going to my eyes, which could, with hydrocephalus, it could affect your vision. So they wanted to make sure that my vision was fine. Praise the Lord above. My vision is okay. My vision is good. I am good to go. So pre-op was fine. They asked, you know, if you needed blood transfusion, would you, you know, be willing to do that? All that stuff. So after that, I fast forward, you know, to August 6th, the surgery day. I was nervous, but I didn't cry. I thought I was gonna cry just because, you know, I've been crying up until this point. So I thought, you know, I'm gonna cry, but I think I got it all out. So it's like, I didn't want to cry in front of my family, because if I cried, then it's like, then we all gonna cry. We cry together, jaw roll, you know, just saying. So I didn't want to cry too much. So I didn't cry at all, got all that out. So basically, sorry, I'm being nosy. I'm that neighbor. I'm being nosy, you know, just want to see, you know, who's doing what. This is my neighborhood too. But anywho, let's go back. So basically, all my family came to the hospital. I did get the procedure done at Penn University Hospital, Pennsylvania, which I will definitely recommend. Okay, it was an awesome hospital. Okay, so I go in for the procedure. I thought the procedure was 2 hours. It's 2 hours total. My neurosurgeon, he told me and my family, because we were asking more questions. The family, of course, I knew things because I've Googled the heck out of it. The family wanted to know more. The family asked, you know, how long is it going to take? He said 45 minutes. I said, wait a minute, what happened to 2 hours? I don't have to do 2 hours? He said, no, it's 45 minutes. But total, just the whole setup and everything, the whole shebang, it will end up running into maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. But he's like, it's 45 minutes for the surgery. And if you guys want to know about the surgery, just type in ETV surgery in YouTube. You will see. I couldn't watch it for a while. I watched it almost maybe 2.5, maybe 3 weeks after. Y'all, just go Google it. Just ETV surgery. I'm gonna write that right here. ETV surgery. Hopefully I remember to write that right here. But basically, it's 45 minutes. I woke up and everything was fine. The surgery was fine. Of course, they give you tons of medicine. I'm not going to say that other word, but lots of medicine to where you're good. The surgery was the easiest part, honestly, guys. Like, I thought with the stories I read, because I've been talking to people in Facebook groups, a lot of people have different, you know, perspective of this. Everybody. Now, what I was saying before my camera really interrupted me is that everybody's body is different. So obviously some people have, issues with their eyes, some people have issues with walking, but whatever the case is, let me stay focused and tell you guys. Surgery day was good. Surgery day went by fast. Everything went by kind of easy, but I started feeling a little bit of pain in the incision. So they gave me medicine for that. That was okay. They gave me morphine. Then I said, I didn't want to be on morphine, just Tylenol. So Tylenol was what I was taking for the time I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital for about 2 days. I thought I was going to leave in 1 day because they said, some people stay for 1 day, some people stay for 2. But I was doing so good and walking around and, going, to the bathroom on my own. So I said, maybe 1 day is good. And they said, no, we're eyeing you for 2. So I'm like, all right, fine, go ahead, So I guess I got to listen to y'all because y'all did your little hole in my brain. So basically, or my skull, not brain, Lord Jesus. So basically, I stayed there for 2 days and came home. The recovery part, they had a nurse that checked on me. She came out every couple of days to make sure I was taking the right amount of medicine. She came the first day. She came the next day, like the day after I got out the hospital. She came the very next day to make sure this is the medicine you're taking. You need to make sure you don't miss this. And so that was good that she was watching over me with that. I probably could have did without a nurse. I mean, I guess the nurse, it was good and helpful, but I guess that's for like a lot of older patients, and she was saying the same thing, like I'm pretty much at my good mind and I don't have any chaos going on in my house and all, but it's a brain surgery, so they want to make sure everything is okay. So I get that. Make sure my house is not too crazy, make sure I'm at home by myself, because the thing is, they didn't want me to have surgery and then I come home and then I have seizures and I'm here by myself. Like, certain things they had to let me know. I'm still not allowed to drive. I'm off like from work, like I'm like out, because obviously this is something where they said I can't lift certain things, can't do certain things. So I literally, they didn't want me to have a seizure at work or anything like that. They want to keep me, on their radar. So I'm like, okay, we'll do that. So I did have some side effects from the medicine, the painkillers, and I stopped them immediately because they were, PRN, so you could take them as needed. It was a lot of like constipation, I'm gonna be real with you guys, and I don't do that well. So basically I just left that alone and said I'm just going to, take Tylenol since I'm allowed to, because that pain from not being able to go to the bathroom, guys, if y'all have ever dealt with that, listen, we getting real on this channel right now, but that pain was serious. Like, it was bad. So I'm like, I was drinking prune juice, I was drinking milk of magnesia, I was just trying to go to the bathroom, okay, because when you can't, it's a feeling that you don't want to feel again. So I left those pills alone and just was dealing with it. This is the part that freaked me out, and I need all my Hydro Warriors. If this has happened to you, please comment below. I've talked to people in the group and some people told me that this happened. Dude, my face lost feeling. My left side, I'm not lying. I thought, this is over, this is it. Like, is my whole face going to turn numb? Like, I felt like I might have had a slight mini stroke. So this part, my left upper lip and my left nostril, they had a tingling sensation that felt weird one of these days, like maybe like a week or so after surgery. It felt so tingly and weird, just this side. And when I spoke, like, this wasn't moving as much. Like, the other side of my lip was moving, this side wasn't moving. It felt as if I got an injection, or like a numbing injection or something in this part of my face. It was not moving. Like, my side of my face felt a little weird, but it was like more prominent in the upper lip and the nose. It wouldn't move. Like, I was talking like I was like as if I had a stroke or something. It freaked me out because I did notice when I was in the hospital that they were checking my hands, making sure I can put them up, my legs, my eyes, all that. They wouldn't let me get any sleep in the hospital because they wanted to make sure. But it literally wouldn't stop. I couldn't feel nothing. I started crying. I'm like, oh my God, like, is all of my face gonna go? Like, is my eyes gonna be, my eyelids gonna be able to move? Like, are they gonna stop moving soon? Like, you think about all that. You're like, if my lips and my nose, I can barely move them, then my eyes might be next, you know, like, or my whole face might be, you know, like slumped over or something. I don't know. Basically that freaked me out. That freaked me out. I thought I was gonna lose the whole left side of my face, y'all. So that happened, and it went away within maybe 36 hours or something like that. It was only a couple, it was like a day and a half, maybe 2 days. No, it was like 2 days. So that happened. It went away. I called the doctors and asked them, and they said it was just normal. Also, like, the left side of my head over here, I can't feel. It's a certain spot I can't feel. Like, where I could feel me touching other spots, but I can't feel the left side of my head. Which is weird because my incision is right here. So it's like, what's going on over there? They said that's normal. They said it's my nerves connected. Excuse me. They said that sometimes it takes time for things to like work itself together and your nerves to get back to, you know, regenerate and, you know, get themselves aligned back together. So that will be back shortly, hopefully, or it may not be back. But it's not nothing like it's a big deal. I mean, I'd rather had gotten the surgery and I'm okay than, you know, just this is nothing. So basically that is what I went through. It was an okay surgery. I had tons of support from my family, my friends, of course, Jonathan. It's been an okay ride. The part that I am worried about is, obviously, everybody keeps saying don't worry about it, but this is not a cure. I want to let you guys know. I'm going to repeat it again for any people out there, because hydrocephalus, it's becoming, I think, common. I mean, it's not like breast cancer awareness, but hydrocephalus awareness, like, the only way to get rid of the symptoms and to relieve any type of pain, so that way it doesn't get worse and you don't, you know, not walk, you don't, you know, become people that can't see. The only way to treat certain things is to get the brain surgery. The ETV that I got done is one way, and the other way is a shunt. Some people cannot get the ETV and they're only eligible to get a shunt because of their age, or they may not be a candidate because of what may be going on in there. This is not a cure. I still may have to get another brain surgery. I repeat again, I still may have to get another brain surgery. It depends on the blur hole that they created in my head, which is draining out the fluids to go another way. They made another passage. They made a hole basically in my head for another passage so the fluid can start to recycle the way it's supposed to. This is not a cure for me. So this is why I want to make it a big deal for you guys to like go onto the Hydrocephalus Association website, and if you guys want to donate, you can. I'm not trying to get the money. I'm not making no posts on no Facebooks to do it. You know, I don't trust that stuff anyway. But if you guys want to, you know, feel free to go on Hydrocephalus Association website. They do have a walk that I will be attending, and I'm going to be doing those because I do want to see and meet people and get their stories, because this is something that obviously I'm going to have to fight with for the rest of my life. Hope not as much, or like others, because there's others out there that have been through way more than me. So I basically I'm happy that it went well, and I am optimistic, you know, that it's done and over with. So at least for now, it's done and over with. My neurosurgeon was the best, Penn was the best. So I want to, let me stop. I want to thank you guys for, you know, watching the videos and been sticking with me because I've been off the radar for quite some time now. So I want to thank you guys for rocking with me. And if you guys have any question about hydrocephalus, or if you want to ask me if you feel like you might have something related to this, just comment me. So I will talk to you guys later.